Hi guys, hi, how are you all? Okay, welcome to this lesson. So today's lesson teacher is going to guide you all on doing formative exercise 2.2 still question 9 and 10, and after that we will do another video for question 11, 12. Okay, so okay, for formative 2.2 question 9. Okay, let's get started. So we are given the function, okay, you have the function y, okay, which is 24 over 3x minus 5 power of 2. Find the value of dy dx. That means we need to find the first derivative. Okay, what rule can we apply here to find the first derivative? Looking at the, if you just look at the function, because this function here, uh, the one with the x is below at the denominator. Okay, so what you can do is you can bring it up. So remember, always when you have the x, okay, that you need to differentiate at the denominator side, you have to bring to the numerator part. Okay, you need to bring it up. So it will become y equals to 24 3x minus 5 power of negative 2. Okay, because when you move up, becomes negative 2. Okay, so now done with that, now you do what? Okay, you let your u, because we need to use chain rule. When you have something inside the bracket, then the power, remember we have to use chain rule for that. Okay, so in this case, we're going to use chain rule. So let u equals to 3x minus 5. Okay, so what will our y look like now? Our y will be 24 u power of negative 2. So this is our y. Okay, now what you can do, now you can differentiate. Okay, let me differentiate with different color. Okay, so here du dx. So here becomes 3. Here dy du becomes negative 48 u power of negative 3. Okay, so far. So I think this part, now that you guys already know how to differentiate, so you should know how to apply into the chain rule. Okay, start with the dy du first. Negative 48 u power of negative 3 times with 3. Okay, so that was quite easy. Just times with 3. So negative 48 times 3, we get negative 144. Okay, so negative 144 u power of negative 3. So how we are going to write this? Don't leave it like that. Make sure you bring it down. So because the power is still negative, you cannot just leave up like that. So negative 144 over u power of 3. And also don't forget to substitute the u, because the u has been substituted earlier by us, so we have to bring back the u. Okay, so the negative 144 here, right back the u, you have to substitute back the 3x minus 5 power of 3. Okay, so now find, this is our dy dx. Okay, done. Find the value of dy dx when your x is 2. So now substitute, okay, substitute x equals to 2 into dy dx. So you have to substitute back the 2. So becomes, now our dy dx will become negative 144 over 3 times 2 minus 5. Okay, so let's calculate for the down one. 3 times 2 minus 5 power of 3. Okay, we get 1. Okay, so negative 144 over 1. So the answer is negative 144. So this is the value of dy dx when your x is 2. Okay, so now we move on to question 10. Okay, for question 10, I think I'm going to write below here. Find the value of the constant A and constant B such that your differentiation of this is equal to this. Okay, so we need to differentiate this first. Okay, then we need to find, we need to equal it and find what is the value of A and B. Okay, in that case, okay, let me do it here. Okay, let me do it here because we just need to differentiate this. Okay, so now this is our differentiation. This is question 10. So differentiate with respect to x 1 over 3x minus 2 power of 3, okay, equals to negative a over 3x minus 2 power of b. Oh, okay. Now, if you look carefully here, uh, if this is the question that you have right now, what is the first step that we can do? Because our question here has clearly say that, okay, this part, find the value of constant A and constant B such that the differentiation of this is equal to the right hand side. So this is our left hand side. We need to differentiate. It equals, after you differentiate, it equals to the right hand side. So that means your first step is you must do the differentiation first. Correct. You must do the differentiation first. So let's differentiate. Okay, let's differentiate the right hand side. Okay, so let's differentiate the left hand side. Okay, let's focus on left first. Okay, look at this carefully. Okay, if you see this, what can you do? Remember I told you that if you have something inside the bracket and you have power, we must use chain rule. But in this case, the equation is below, it's down, so we have to bring it up. Okay, bring it up. So now we have to differentiate this 3x minus 2 power of negative 3. So differentiate these. Okay, so now let your u equals to 3x minus 2. So our y will be u power of negative 3. Okay, so now differentiate the u with respect to x, we get 3. Differentiate your y with respect to u, we get negative 3u negative 4. Okay, because minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. Okay, now you have to put everything inside the chain rule. So chain rule, you will get negative 3 u negative 4 multiply with 3. So multiply the numbers first, we get negative 9. Okay, u negative 4. So bring down the 4. Okay, bring down the u negative 4. So you will get u power of 4 like that. Okay, now substitute back the u. What was the u initially? 3x minus 2, okay, power of 4. Okay, now as you can see, we already differentiated. Okay, so already differentiated the left hand side. Now you need to use your skill. What skill you're going to use is comparing skill. Okay, this is actually why teachers say it's a skill, is because it's very important. Most students tend to forget this comparing as a skill, because what they do is they think that they need to solve. No, you don't have to always solve. Sometimes you need to think and see, how can I find the value of A? I just need to do comparing. Okay, so you compare the one that you get. Okay, what did we get? This one, negative 9 over 3x minus 2 power of 4. Compare with the right hand side. The right hand side was what? Negative a over 3x minus 2 power of b. Okay, just carefully look at this one. Okay, because we want the value of a. Okay, so the value of a here will be 9. Okay, don't take the negative because negative will cancel off anyway if you take also. Then look at the power here. Here's 4, here's b. So that means our b value is 4. So a is 9, b is 4. So you already got the answer. And if you realize here, you didn't have to solve it, you just had to compare. So when you compare, you will straight away get the answer. So that is why teacher said comparing is a skill. Okay, so okay, for question 9 and 10, okay, we stop until here, and I will continue question 11 on a different video, and then question 12, 13, 14 on a different video. So we have 2 more videos. Okay, so I'll see you guys. Bye.